We have the topic of the day, our handy dandy notebook. We are ready to ride. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. I am your girl, Anna Shuntae. I am your favorite virt queen, your favorite affirmation goddess, and your favorite fashionista. And today we are talking about it. I have a topic, and of course, this is my segment where I just share my unsolicited opinion, I share my intuitive thoughts. In this world, we know that everyone has an opinion. Everyone has an opinion, and I like to share mine. As I know, as I get older, I know that a lot of things are not as they seem. We are bamboozled as far as what we have been taught. In my research and my thoughts on different things, I just like to share my thoughts. These are my opinions. It's factuals through my lenses and my eyes, but it may not be factual for somebody else. So just come in, sit down, grab your wine or whatever you do to make you wind down for the day and listen to me talk about it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please comment, share your thoughts, talk about it. I mean, you too. Talk back to me. You may feel about the topic, okay? So, because you have an opinion as well, and everybody's opinion is respected and validated on this channel, that in return from the audience. And last quotes I want to say as I talk about different topics. Wise man knows that he knows nothing at all. Sometimes what we think we know may not be how it really is. Let's talk about it. The topic for today is religion versus spirituality. Oh my God, this topic, the topic that so many people have opinions on. And y'all know I have prayed and meditated and took notes. So I am going to read from my notes, and of course, you know, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about my thoughts on religion versus spirituality. First, as we get started, religion versus spirituality does not sit right with me, the verses. I believe in oneness. As I get older and I really see how the world is, we know the duality of the world. Everything has its good and everything has its bad. So instead of us saying religion versus spirituality, not let all the healers from spirituality and all the healers in religion come together and we heal humanity in oneness. I believe that religion has its bad, you know. Yes, we have these marvelous pastors. Religion that I grew up in is Christianity. So we have these marvelous pastors, prophetesses. But we also have people who are not the good, you know, they do things behind closed doors. It gets exposed. That's like a bad pastor. You have your bad pastors, you have your good pastors that are really out here, preach the word of scripture, heal people, guide people in a non-judging way. So, and then you have in spirituality, you have your healers who, let's back it up. Everybody have a tool that they use. The religion Christianity, we use the tool, the Bible. Bible is our tool. The Bible is our source of truth. It comes to the Christian teachings and the religion Christianity. The Muslims, they have their own tool. Spirituality, some people, they have the crystals. Just like the Jesus cross, you know, in spirituality, they have the symbol of life, which is the Ankh. Crystals, you know, different crystals is for abundance. You have a crystal that's for love. You have a crystal that's for to help pay attention, to stay focused. So with your energy, it's a lot of things that are good. In spirituality, you have people that do things to harm you, which is the definition of witchcraft. You know, people put spells on people and others. That's the bad of spirituality. But you have healers who uses things to heal humanity. Natural herbs, holistic teachings, honey steams. That's a person that's healing through the natural nature earth. I love crystals and I love saging. It's something the shamans used to do. It's a Native American spiritual tool that they use to clear out negative energy. Consume into the negative side of spirituality. I hear that it's positive. Hey, this crystal is a rose quartz. It's for love. Hey, I love love. Love? Who wouldn't like love? That's something that is positive. Oh, sage. You burn it to get the negative energy, keep positive energy. Positive. It's the positive side of spirituality. So it's what you consume, and it's also what you believe in that gives anything power. At the end of the day, it is just a tool. It's just a tool, okay, that's trying to get a job done. The teaching in the Bibles is a tool trying to get a job done for humanity to go, to get scriptures, to continue to live, move forward, get some motivation, how to get through this life and to stay connected to God. So all in all, you have to really understand the duality of life, the black and white, masculine and feminine, the positive, the negative, duality of life. You have to have both. Just believe we could take, I always say this quote. When I first heard it, it was so country, and I was just like, that is the most countryest quote ever. But since, especially when you come to realization that we live in a world that a lot of things are not as they seem. Quote is, you eat the chicken and you spit out the bones. Now that quote is some country mess. So the meaning of the quote, you eat the chicken and you spit out the bone, meaning you take the good and you spit out the bad. Everything has its good and its bad, its positive and its negative. Take the good and you leave the bad. Because it's duality, it's the way of life. I get older and I am becoming more of a woman. That is how I am taking life. A lot of things is not what it seems, but we have to stay in a frequency of a flow of positivity, even when it's difficult, it's hard. The way in that flow, especially if that's the flow for you. Some people, they just like to be negative Nancy's, and because we need you in this world too. It was just a whole lot of positivity going around. What are we, somebody got to do it. What are we here for? If everybody is positive, we have to have somebody to uplift and be positive too. Maybe that's your job. But my job, I love love, I love beauty, I love making people feel good about themselves. That's what my channel is about. So reeling it back in, religion versus spirituality, the duality. So I said oneness, bringing healers together to bring more healing to the world instead of bringing more separation. There should not be religion versus spirituality. It should be all divine healers coming to the forefront. So there could be more healing, peace, understanding, harmony, love for all humanity. One thing about God, He will reach His people. Whether you label yourself religious or spiritual, when you are a part of God's body, He will protect you and keep you covered as you walk this earth living your human experience. Just say a story about that, okay? So when I first got into my house, I knew that I needed to do a fast because my spirit was I was just hurt. I was also happy at the same time because it's like, yes, like I'm back on my feet. I'm back and I did it. I got back up and we're doing this thing, okay? And this time and forward, growth. I was overwhelmed with a lot of emotions and I knew I needed to go to church. I needed to be in the holy house. I needed my vessel to be prayed over because I didn't want to taint into a person that was hurt and now I'm hurting other people and I'm still carrying the baggage of hurt or whatever. And growing pains, growing pains are real. I went to church here in North Georgia. Say God will come for His people. He is going to come for His people, baby. At the end of the service, you know, they were saying you can come up and you can get prayed for. So one of my friends, Nicole, I think I'm gonna go up there, you know, and I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, you can go. She was like, did you want to go? And I was like, no, you can go. I can sit back here, because she has a little boy and he was playing with the other little boys. And so I was like, I can sit back here and watch little Kai, and then when you come back, you know, like, you sure? And I was like, yeah. I was like, go ahead. Still very emotional and crying, so I didn't want to be, you know, that in front of people kind of talking stuff. So this lady come around, and she came around and she spoke to me, and she was like, hey, I was like, hey, yeah, my name is Anna. I was like, can I pray for you? And I was like, God, what? Really? And yes, I was like, yes. I was like, I really need to be prayed for. She was just like, you know, so what are some things? And I was like, I just want to forgive. I want to forgive. I don't want to harbor anything. I don't want any baggage from what I feel like somebody did towards me. I don't want to be a victim. I just want to forgive. I want to free myself from the hurt that and she was like, yeah, and she prayed over me. I cried. And when I say, all in all, I'm sharing that story to tell you guys that God will come for his people. No matter if you label yourself religious, spiritual, just feel it's all the same spirit, you know, God, divine, universe, many names, one spirit. It's the evolution of the world, but it's the same meaning. Basically, where this conversation is going. So God will come for you, because I knew that my mission was to get prayed for. I felt it on in my spirit that I needed to get prayed for, because I knew that I was going into a rebirth, and it's me and God, and I don't want to hold any hurt. I don't want to hold any unforgiveness. Like, I'm free from the shackles of other people, the opinions of others, whatever, you know. He will come after you. That lady came to me and said, hey, we're talking, I'm letting her know who I am. Can I pray for you? Yes, ma'am, because that is really what I came here for. God said, you getting prayed for too, okay? Job is to keep his people in a place of sanity, love, in a place of doing God's will in your unique way of showing God through you. People show God in different ways. You don't have to be in the church to show the God within you. You can show the God within you if you pay for somebody meal, if you help somebody, if you share a smile, if you give somebody a compliment. That's the will of God. That's sharing love and humanity. That's uplifting humanity. You put a smile on somebody's face. You giving somebody a compliment. You know, people can't take that. When you are a rare breed of love, when you are a rare breed of positivity, some people can't take that. They don't know how to accept that type of love of the world that we have been living in, trained in, all the way back to slavery time, when, like how black people like to say, when they brought us over here, even though we wasn't brought, we was actually born here. If you're living right now, I'm pretty sure you were born here, you know. But anyways, rolling it back in. So yeah, one thing about God, he will reach his people, whether you label yourself religious or spiritual. When you are a part of God's body, he will protect you and keep you covered as you walk this earth, living your human experience. The goal is to heal, not to judge. And that's what I believe, because we are all living a human experience. We are humans. It is almost impossible to live by the Bible to the T. Some people will, and some people will try, and some people will spend their life always evolving to try to live by the teachings of the Bible. And I love that. But I don't think no human lives to the whole teaching of the Bible. I feel like every human pick and choose what teachings they want to live by. Whatever, okay? Whatever. If that's how you know, whatever. That may be your way of eating the chicken and spitting out the bones. Okay, so it's like, I like to bring it back to sexuality, because a lot of people that don't have the sexuality that aligns with the world and how society view how relationships should be, how two people should raise a family. They get condemned when they decide to live outside of the societal norm and raise a two household, same gender sexuality household. Kids go to school, kids are safe, sheltered, covered, loved, go to college, raise, have kids, and boom, grandkids, whatever. And I feel like a lot of people that chooses that, they get swayed away from having a connection with God, having a connection with Christ. And I just believe that that is not right. I believe that even people with integrity and morals, but they love the same gender, should have the same respect as a heterosexual opposite gender relationship. And also know that Christ loves you. You are a part of God's body because it's your soul, not your flesh. And you can still have a relationship with God. So don't let your sexuality steer you away from having a relationship with God, knowing the teachings of Christ, knowing the Spirit of Christ, and using that on your daily walk, okay? You are loved. The rainbow community, you are loved. So I just want to say that, because that is my way of bringing people who have integrity, morals, who live a great positive life, who share the love, who uplift the world, to know that you have a place in the kingdom too. And I know a lot of people may not agree with that, but hey, once again, things are not as they seem. I don't know. I'm going to give people hope, It's a lot of lies and stuff, as we see with all this celebrity exposure, with history exposure, if you really do your research. So yeah, and I'm gonna always put God first. I am gonna always speak about the teachings of Christ. I know where I've been and know what I've gotten through, and I love it. And I thank God so much. I thank Jesus so much for walking beside me. I thank you for the protection, the clarity, the wisdom, the lessons. I just thank you, God. Healing humanity is God's love. Use your gifts, practices, and voices to heal, not to destroy and tear each other down. As humans, we get wrapped up in the titles and stray away from the goal. Healing humanity. That's the goal. That is God. God is love. It's not hate. God is love. We're just going to keep it at that, okay? God is love. And that's how I perceive God. God is a protector. God is a provider, okay? When you go to God, hey, you are protected. You are loved. Let's see. Yeah, so people get wrapped up in the titles instead of focusing on the goal. So, in other words, look up the word prophet, okay? So, in the Christian community, a prophet is a person regarded as an inspired teacher or proclaimer of the will of God, right? And most prophetess, they say they see this over your life, and I see this for you, like a seer. So when you look up the word prophet, then you also, so on Google, when you can look up words, they have similar words too, right? So when you look up the similar words, you see, like I was just mentioning, seer, fortune teller, forecaster of the future. These are all the similar words to prophetess, right? Clairvoyant, etc. So when you click on fortune teller, a person who is supposedly able to predict a person's future by palmistry using a crystal ball or similar methods, right? So using a tool, okay? Using a tool to predict the future, which is same as a prophet, right? Similar words, same goal, okay? Clairvoyance, a person who claims to have a supernatural ability to perceive events in the future or beyond normal sensory contact, right? So a clairvoyant person who can pick up on energy and tell you, hey, by us having this conversation, this is something I see for you in the future. All the things that a prophetess do, right? But the title is different. The title is different, but the goal is the same. So, reeling it back in, all different titles, but have the same goal. So why are we condemning people and not doing our research? Why are we condemning people that say they are fortune tellers or they're clairvoyant, they have these gifts that they can, oh, that's demonic. But it's the same as a prophetess. It's just a different title. If we, all in all, if we throw away the titles and we're focusing on the goal, even with religion versus spirituality, what's the goal? The goal is to heal humanity. The goal is to motivate humanity. The goal is to uplift humanity on how to live through this lifetime. This lifetime by using different tools to heal and guide. Heal and guide. Motivate. Uplift. Spread positivity. Right? Right. So let's stop condemning people and let's do some research. Just like spiritualists uses tools, the religion, Christianity uses a tool called the Bible. Remember I told y'all earlier. Christians, we use the Bible, baby. We go to the Bible. I like story of Joseph, you know, how his brothers sold him into slavery and he still came out on top, baby. Joseph was the king, honey. Job is a great story, how he got stripped of everything. Esther, I am a version of Esther from the Bible. Esther was a sweet, virtuous lady. Esther was so adorable. And she got a great position as being queen. And she used her powers for good. Oh, and YouTube, the story of Esther is a movie. And it is so cool. It is so wonderful. So everyone can be chosen by God depending on, you know, your soul. Do vengeful and malice things. Are you trying to heal the world, or are you a destroyer and try to destruct the world? Bad on people, or do you let people be and wish them well? You know, and you know, hey, it's not for me to judge. I feel like everybody is on their own journey with God, and just would mind their business and focus on their own healing and heal by an example instead of trying to project. Heal by an example. If you focus on your own soul, because listen, trying to be a great human, how the world say we need to be, it takes time, baby. Like, I don't have time to really focus on nobody else. I'm trying to pay bills. I'm trying to exercise. I am trying to be beautiful all the time because that's what I like to do. So getting my nails done. You know, I love my makeup. I love shopping. I am a fashionista. I am your favorite fashionista, okay? I am Shuntae. So I'm trying to stay positive. So in the morning, I get up, I pray, I listen to my affirmations. I'm trying to meditate. Like, I'm trying to be a great human, and for myself, not for nobody else. It's like, I'm trying to be this great human for myself. I don't have time to be, I can heal you by example. You know, these are the things that I do to keep my life afloat as I, you know, matriculate and I go through my journey. These are the things that I do to keep myself, try to be positive and uplifted, you know. But I can't worry about you and what you got going on. And then I'm trying to record it at that. And then I'm trying to make sure I don't say the wrong things to offend the next person. This, baby. But I love doing it though. All the things that I love to do. This is why, you know, a person can stay in the highest form of themselves. This is how a person pour into themselves as they try to pour into others. And then we're going to get back to it because this video is almost 37 minutes. But this is what we're here for, okay? We're talking about it. So y'all just chill and listen to me talk. Working a corporate job, a 9 to 5, when you have to do customer service, talk to paying clients, negotiate contracts, go to trainings and seminars for 8 hours, 5 days out of the week, you have to put a face on like, hey, yes, I love my job. I love what I do. I love this company. The benefits are so amazing. The pay is wonderful. I love it. You're not feeling your best because, as we know, we are all humans. So when I am having my human experience and I am not feeling my best, baby, I have to put on a face. You know how much energy it takes to put on a face and be fake? I don't even know how people can fake it with people that's so close to them. It takes so much energy to be fake. Literally, after 8 hours of being fake happy, getting cursed out sometimes because I deal with corporations and companies, high-paying companies. So my clientele, they are kind of chill most time, but then you have the people that don't, the wives and the spouses that come in and try to sometimes, and you have to transmute that energy. When you are not feeling like it, it's like, F how you feel. I need you to put on this face and put on this energy like you are concerned, you are worried, and quite frankly, that day you probably did not give a damn about what them people was going through. Let's keep it 100. Probably didn't get, because you got your own plate of what you're doing. So being fake and in that energy that you just, and some people actually do love their job. But when you have a different calling, when you have other things that God really wants you to do, but you have to live, you have to sustain your stability, especially when you come from a family that high end, high value, baby. I love it. I pray like my partner is very, high value, and I continue to groom myself too to be the high value woman that I am. And we're almost wrapping it up. So I mentioned my healing tool is the power of the tongue, affirmations, speaking things over yourself. Like each and every morning I do affirmations. So now on TikTok, hey, if you're new here, follow me on TikTok at Shuntae. I go live every morning, Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, around 5:45-ish to about 6:20. And I do affirmations. I do affirmation lives for at least 30 minutes. You can visualize, you can say them back to yourself. You can either play them while you're still laying in the bed and you're still in your sleep state. Just speak it over yourself. Just say, I am. And whatever follows behind I am, it eventually shows in your life. And it doesn't show automatically, but you put it in your subconscious, so your acts and your daily walk will eventually align with what you are speaking over yourself. Power of the tongue. That's a healing tool for me that I use. That's one of the ways that I show the God within me. I also have a giveaway brand where I give away hair and apparel. That's another way that I show the God in me. I give away quality hair and apparel. Follow the giveaway brand on Instagram at VTA_giveaways. Yes, you will see a purple and gold logo. VTA giveaways. We have been doing this since 2018. It is 2024 now. And we plan to evolve VTA giveaways to major heights and levels. That is the way that I show the God within me. Okay? And, just showing my love the way that I can. I am human, so I have my human times. I have my times where I don't feel like being bothered. I'm not perfect, but I don't wish anybody bad. I'm not trying to make your life fall apart. You know, I wish people well. Even if I walk away, even if I don't talk to you again, even if we can't be cool, I'm still not going to wish bad upon you. I'm going to wish you well, and I focus on what I got to do. I say, reeling it back in, being a good, great human takes time. So I don't have time to focus on anybody else. If it's not flowing right and we can't get it right, then it's okay. Let's move on. Let's get around people that we can get it right about. Well, on so much of what goes wrong with certain individuals, we miss out on opportunities from other people. And I'm speaking to myself right now to be 1,000. So yeah, reeling it back in. Instead of putting all your faith in tools, build a relationship with God. You know, talk to God. I talk to God like we are friends. In the mornings, I'm like, hey, God, this is what I want to do, da da da. Like, did you hear? I know you heard what blah blah blah. That I know you guided me to that because da da da. Like, I talk to God like that's my friend. It's not nothing that feels weird. I don't try to put oh thou. I remember I used to like be on prayer calls and stuff, and when I would try to pray, it's like I didn't know how to say it, and I sound like, you know, and then it was like I was just too much in my head about it. It's like, talk to God. How do you feel? God, I don't feel good about this. I don't know if that's what that was, but if it was, like, show me if this is what I need to do, where I need to be. Hey, guide me through it. I'm not feeling too comfortable about it, but see me through. Because I know I had a past of being a runner. So now it's like, see me through, God, because I don't want to miss out on opportunities from running when I should have seen it through, because it would have actually worked out in my favor if I would have seen it through. It would have, instead of me running, being fearful of the outcome, if I would have just stood the test of time, it would have worked out in my favor. But I do believe everything happens for a reason, and hey, that's a part of my lessons, you know. That is how I am here now. So yes, I build a relationship with God. I talk to God like He is the homie. I also, like I say, I love my crystals. I love staging. And I love going to church. When I need, if God tells me I need to be in the holy house, if my spirit leads me to the holy house, whether it's once a month, whether it's twice a month, whether it is 4 times a month, I am going. I don't care about the thoughts of other people. Me and God is connected, and God is going to guide this vessel where it needs to be. So I don't care about what the expectations of other people is. This is my journey. This is my life. And sad to say, really fortunate to say, I am a dang on good human being, if I say much. Like, I have inner beauty, I have outer beauty. I stay in my own lane. I try to stay out the way. I don't wish nobody bad. I just want to make my money, live my soft, luxurious life, and just mind my business, okay? So don't you mind my business. I want to mind my business, and I can help others to mind theirs and live it peacefully and with grace and style. To all my women in the place with style and grace, hey, yeah. Okay, so let's wrap it up. Of course, I have to leave you guys with some affirmations. So with this episode, I have affirmations for oneness. All right, so let's get started. I am a divine expression of love. I believe in my divine good. I live consciously and commit to being a light wherever I am. I am connected to infinite, abundant spiritual supply. Let's say that another way too. I am connected to infinite, good abundance of spiritual supply. I express divine love and affirm peace and harmony for all. Okay? So those are the affirmations. Of course, you guys, you can look some up. Affirmation for Oneness on YouTube, and or just any affirmations where you feel like you are in your journey right now, where you just want to speak some good things, put things into the universe. Like I say, many names, one spirit, man. Don't get too wrapped up into the titles, y'all, okay? And I want to leave with this comment, that the last thing that I wrote, God can be shown through different people. God knows that we are living a human experience, and this is going to get his chosen ones no matter what. God is going to get his chosen ones no matter what. Throw away the titles and focus on the job being done. Whew. Period. Period. Do you hear me? Oh, throw away the titles and focus on the job being done. Focus on healing. Focus on protecting yourself. You are assigned to be a healer. Focus on that, okay? Let's stop all this versus this. Let's start being one. Let's start uniting and stop separating. People be people, because it's easy to start judging when you think that you are above and you're separated, and you can easily be in a situation that you are judging. You really can. We can put out into the future that this is what I want, this is da-da-da. Sometimes we don't know how the chips are going to fall. And we always pray that they fall good and we can just get back up again and keep going. And that's the healing of humanity. Showing humanity how to get back up again and keep going when life gets to lifening and the devil gets to trying to move, or things start to happening. You gotta know how to be strong, get back up, keep going, be the warrior. In my workout group, we are called the warriors. Be the warriors of life. That's my opinion, and I am sticking to it. I'm your girl, Anna Shuntae. Wait, let me say that again. I am your girl, Anna Shuntae. I am your girl, Anna Shuntae. I'm your favorite virt queen. I am your favorite affirmation goddess, and I am your favorite fashionista. If you're new here, follow me on all platforms, guys. I love to give you inspiration, motivation. I love to give you a beauty vibe, fashion, hair sometimes, because I am a hairstylist. So beauty, inspiration, and a character is what I am about. Yeah, welcome. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, because as I say, I like to talk about it. So comment, talk to me. Let's talk about it. It's religion versus spirituality. What you guys think? Let me know in the comments, okay? All right, y'all. I am Anna Shuntae. I am signing out.